So probably look for something to push it and give us that correction. Right? When I do, then I would go and sell in euro NZD. And of course buying NZD CHF, right? For gold, right? I don't think anything has changed. I think this data point was that one thing, right? Was that one thing that changed really, really cool. Right? We knew it was a risk going into the CPI report. We knew what to expect, and we knew that if it's released like that, it may not change much. So, of course, for those of us that probably had an issue with this where you were already trying to sell, and of course, it didn't play out well. But I'm sure you had your risk managed properly. Now, if you ask me, I still want to sell this, but of course, my confidence level has dropped for now. Being that there's nothing new going on today, right? The ideal thing I would like to see would be definitely, this level. I still respect this level. I still think that level looks good. Right, it was completely smashed by data point, and since then prices has been attracted back to that level, right? If I take a look at the overall direction, the overall move, right, on this particular pair, yes, it's a lot lower, right, but there's still some room, at least some extent, some room to the downside. There's still some room, so I don't mind, still looking out for that opportunity. Although I will be more patient with this particular one and not be the correct. This is how I'm going to play it, right? If I was going to get in on this, what I would like to see would be this level cleared again. We tested clearly, right? Right. If nothing has changed much, I could expect to see this as well. Right? And of course, to this level, I would like to see that, but it would take me a bit of minutes to look at it very well. And even if the breaker test comes, I want to check how sentiment is feeling, check the dollar, the performance before I look to get back in on that. But then that's for gold right there, right? For the other major currencies like NZD, USD, for example, right? Our level is still there, right? I think we had the pullback we're looking for NZD, USD. I remember saying that buying trade this particular pair is a concern because both of them are expected to be strong, right? Now the dollar definitely, shut the bed yesterday with the CPI report, so that's why you saw that spike. But remembering that spike is not enough, right? That inflation data is not enough. Markets give back that, and that's really flat since then. So I think we're still dealing with two strong currencies here, and I don't think this particular pair should be the most exciting goal to in that particular sense, right? What other issue? Let's take some chapter questions. I don't think I have something new for us. We don't really go in the pullback that we're looking for.
It's NZD USD.
But gold is a little patience there. Oil gave us what we're looking for, right? But the moves have been such slow, right? Let's look at equities. Maybe equities could give us something, right? Equities. We'll look at equities and then I will take chapter questions. So if you have any charts on your mind, a particular asset you're trying to trade, you want us to look at together, please drop it on the chat box or the Q&A. We'll look at it, we'll pick it.
Drop it in the chat box if you have any charts in mind.
You don't need to bring it up again. So we spend time talking about instruments that, we have.
If you have any charts in mind, guys, drop it on the chat box so we can analyze it together.
Look at energy, equities. Why? Well, equities are doing okay so far, right? They look good. If you add up what's happening with the US inflation, at least the one we got, right? Markets are running with that narrative. So, who am I to blame the market for that? Right. So let's quickly pick up and check what's up with the equity markets. All right. Let's see. So US 500. Let's pick US 100 is 500. If maybe they can offer us
anything. US 500. This is US 500. You can see he's on an uptrend. US 500 is on an uptrend. Okay. US 100 it also determines the movement of the market. This US 100 chart on the 1 hour.
I believe we're already sending our charts, so there's that. Right, so we know they liked what they saw yesterday. They did like it in terms of the inflation, but the chart looks a lot messy, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely messy. I mean, how do we deal with this? It's completely messy, right?
Very
I don't
shocking.
think this is attractive on a technical level yet. There's too many moving parts, too many. And the factor that we would have loved to rely on or like run with, right, is that issue that we all know that it doesn't really change too much. Why? Because it's for July. June. The data was for June. And a lot changed oil prices in June. So now that we're in July, where oil prices are already moving the other direction, it could really change a lot. So I don't know if the idea that the Federal Reserve will, at least not increase interest rates, right, beyond July is realistic. I don't know. July, I understand they're not going to break the rate. That's almost
Welcome, guys.
month, right? They're not going to increase the rates at all. But probably in September, chances are higher. So I don't know if that would last long for the US 500 market. I don't know that, right? But then we'll come back to that. US 100.
Okay.
Which, we could have said, okay, maybe we won't look at this, but price is already at the major area of resistance. So I don't know, right? I don't want to be selling this because the latest data points to upside. But of course, where price is trading,
US 100 points to the upside.
This one is a lot better when it comes to the technicals. It looks a lot better than the US 500.
We're looking at US 100.
Around here, and we can even at least hold on to and say, okay, we've seen something here, right? So for those of us that want to still buy this asset, right? I mean, if we wait for prices to come back,
I actually see a sell in this trade. I don't see a buy. I see a sell in this trade because that's a major resistance. So I believe US 100 is coming down.
This could be a possibility.
Yes.
Right? How confident do I feel about it? Let's say in 5 stars, I'm going to put it 2-star. So I don't really have that feeling on it yet, but this would be the ideal thing to expect under such a situation with the chart looking similar.
This US 100.
So, I mean, currencies are flat. They're really flat today. They're not starting moving yet, which is a major thing to pay attention to, really, because if there's not much moving parts yet, you probably want to slow down a little bit before you jump in, right? For the commodities, we've seen gold. We know what happened with gold yesterday. We're still expecting full downside, but of course, a bit of caution is there. With oil prices, we saw what they did yesterday and 2 days ago. The upside remains intact, right? We had a pullback on it yesterday. Price continued higher.
Welcome, guys. Please subscribe.
It's been a bit sluggish, so we want to give people patience with it. Look at oil.
Please subscribe to my channel for more Forex analysis.
It's been a bit sluggish.
Hi, Pradana. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying the video. Hope you're enjoying the analysis. I analyze Forex charts every day with Hot Forex. And also, I do my own personal analysis in the evening. So I appreciate if you subscribe and like. It would help me to know that you enjoy what I'm sharing. Thank you, guys.
The old ones that we had set up to play out doesn't mean that you may not have an idea on your mind. You want us to have a look at it. You want a second set of eyes on it. So let's check the chat box and let's pick.
Please, US oil. Oil prices are high. Oil prices are high. The war between Iran is still going on.
The reason I'm saying that is because we looked at one of these instruments. Was it yesterday? I remember.
This is GBP USD. This is GBP USD is on the upside.
Since then, it was a complete disaster. Why? CPI smashed the level 2. So it's made the level look so invalidated as it's smashed lower, smashed in this morning. Right? If you look at where we are on.
This is GBP USD.
On the fundamentals, at least for this week, right? You notice that we have, pounds a little bit on the bullish, just a little on the bullish side.
Yeah, the pound is on the bullish.
So ideally, you would expect upside on there. Right? Like we talked about yesterday. Yesterday, we went to see price. We can obviously test the level for consolidation. Of course, it's about to complete best. Now, no doubt, price has, more.
Hello, welcome, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. I share Forex chart analysis every day on my channel, so you get to learn together. I'm a new trader too, so I'm welcoming all new traders here.
This looked like that. So we had the shoulder, we had the head. I think these are the head, these are the head, right? So
GBP
we have the
USD.
shoulder, right? I mean, who says we cannot have this? Let me see if I can mark it out. So as much as you notice that, yeah, on the other upside is the direction, I get that. But I mean, since we cannot get this.
What do you think about GBP/USD? What's your thoughts on this analysis?
You know what I'm saying? It's not ruled out. Now it would mean that, of course, a deeper correction would, may attract buyers. But in the meantime, it could go either way. That's why I'm a little bit skeptical about pound USD today. As of yesterday, yeah, I felt good about buying it, right? But I had some concerns. I didn't post on Telegram channel yet, right? And then, of course, with the CPI complicating the matter, I really think I would be patient. How are you? I'm patient on the pound USD. I won't be selling it, obviously not, right? I won't be selling it because, to be fair, I moved pounds to the slightly positive side on the fundamental meter on the back of last result, right? It also has a lot of neutral, capacities in it right now. So I mean, you'll be pairing two currencies that think of us as a no man's land right now, right? That's what you're going to be doing. That's why I am a bit patient with this particular asset. I'm be patient with
you have to be patient with GBP/USD.
Very quickly because of our time.
GBP/USD is to the downside.
Let's see. Okay. Euro JPY, right? Euro JPY.
Okay, I like Euro JPY.
Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Here you go.
Euro JPY. This is Euro JPY.
I don't think I need to say anything at all about this on chart. Do I?
I'm seeing an upside.
I didn't see anything at all about this particular chart.
But it's choppy. It's very choppy.
Just answer me, please, on the chat book.
Euro JPY is very choppy.
I mean, you've been here a while. We've done analysis together, right? Do you think I need to say anything about this particular chart? Or what do you see on this particular chart? Euro JPY.
What do you see, guys? What do you see on Euro JPY? Do you think Euro JPY has...
Nobody's answering me. Guys, it is as flat as it gets. I don't think you also want to get, bothered by that one. I don't think so, right? Trading is not about, just beating the market by all means. No, right? It's not about doing that, right? It's more about you finding opportunity. That's what we are doing. That's the primary purpose, to find opportunity. So when you look at it chart and it doesn't look like a clear-cut opportunity, you should not force your way in there, guys.
Yes.
Trading is not really a job, right? So you shouldn't really force your way into the right? So there's that. I just don't believe that move was what? Copper. There you go. With copper.
This is copper trade. Hello, welcome.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Okay. Thank you for joining. I share FOREX analysis every day. So join me as we grow to get freedom, as to make money. So this is copper chart. This is for copper. For those who trade copper.
Actually, this channel looks good, right? I mean, it was a range before the channel started. It was a range before the channel started, and of course, since it has started in that channel, it's been.
This is a bullish channel. A very bullish channel.
Right. I mean,
Hello guys. Hello guys, welcome to my live stream. So I'm sharing forex analysis, real life forex analysis. Oh.
Apologies on that. My internet just took me out completely, right?
Okay.
So I was talking about
welcome guys. We're sharing forex analysis.
Channel looks okay, right? It looks okay. It seems to have been grinding higher overall.
Yeah.
There hasn't really been that heavy reliance on the dollar in terms of its own movement.
This is copper.
It looks like it's independent, at least for now, right? I mean, we saw price move down.
It's on an upside.
Continued higher, touched the edge, let's say hit the top, hit the bottom, came close again. Oh, hit the top again, right?
Copper is on an upside. Hello guys, welcome to my channel.
Surprised if we get this.
I am Shoma by name and I share forex analysis here on my channel. So I hope you subscribe and like. It would encourage me to keep sharing my journey here. So this is from Hot Forex Market, and I'm analyzing with the best analyst under Hot Forex, and that's my broker. So that's the broker I use. I deposited a $50 on my life account, so I'm gradually growing it. It's currently at $53. So I'll be sharing my own personal analysis later in the day by 4 p.m. Nigeria time.
Sorry. Look at that. This is also quite interesting here. If you pick this level, whether you mark it out here, right? It's quite interesting for a support level. So, I wouldn't really mind or run away from something like that, but please keep your risks small on this particular one. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. Let me see. Wow, this message.
Hi, Princess. Thank you for tuning in. Yes, you are the second comment. Thank you. Sending you hugs and loves. Thank you for commenting. Please, can you kindly like and subscribe for more content like this? And what kind of content would you like to see? Let me hear your comments. What do you want me to post? Which pair do you want us to analyze? We are currently analyzing copper. So, copper trade. So we can be able to trade for today and make money.
If you want to send me that message, right? So I'll be able to deal with that. The type of account you should use, whether it's super child or.
And I'll be pinning your messages on my best comments.
BTC, I think BTC is the next thing there. BTC.
Okay, we are analyzing BTC now. This is BTC. Okay, this is still copper. It's about to move to BTC.
Let's clean this up.
This is BTC.
Okay, here we go. I think we're still struggling with Bitcoin the way it is. So.
Bitcoin is still up.
Oh, I see. We're struggling the resistance, right? Try to move it a little bit. It doesn't look convincing. At least not yet. It would have been nice if price smashed it, tested and continued higher. But it looks like the market is here to decide what next, right? We already have a few of the levels already. Right, from
BTC is on a range.
Level, so you can see we marked out areas of support and resistance, but price is struggling at resistance right now, right? And if you pick it overall, the entire chart, the recent chart, you can see that we've not really gone anywhere yet. So I think it's a lot of consolidation of Bitcoin and indecision sitting right there. So what's the next one? Let me see. We talked about gold already. We talked about USDT already. That's the chart. How can I kill the spirit of revenge in trading? Wow. So, I don't know. I mean, we don't kill here, just so we're clear. We don't kill anybody. No violence allowed. I'm joking. Right now, of course, revenge trading is basically I don't call it retaliating, because retaliating sounds intentional. When you're revenge trading, it's not intentional per se. There's just a feeling in you that, look, you were right or you were almost correct with that. And then, of course, you didn't expect to make that loss. You want to quickly try to get back on track. And that's usually the beginning, the source of it. The need to get back on track very quickly. So you took the trade, it didn't go the way you wanted. Before long, let me quickly at least recover back what I have quickly lost. so that I can, that's where the innocent, that's the innocent origin of it. Now, of course, it becomes malicious if you now become notorious for it, right? And then whenever you lose a dollar in the market, you must get it back. It becomes crazy. The problem with it is, it's not like the market knows that you are revenge trading per se and looks out for you and then tries to cut you off at your knees. That's not it. It's just that your decision making when you're trying to, get back at the market is not optimal. It is usually, fickle, right? It's usually emotional. And the problem is, you keep digging the hole even more when you do that, because now you've taken on that trade that you should not be taking. You probably increase the risk when you should not be doing that. And now if it doesn't go the way you want, which is likely because the trade was not even optimal in the first place, you make a bigger loss. And of course, now you lost more money. You lost 2 trades back to back or 5 trades back to back. You feel deeper in the hole. You want to get back in. And then before you know it, you have unleashed Pandora's box. And it's important to understand the way I try to look at the market, which basically helps me keep a bit of lead or control over how I act, is that I know that, look, the market does not care about me to start with. It doesn't even know I exist. Right?
Yes,
right?
The market doesn't know.
That's one. Number 2.
The market doesn't know you exist.
No, but the market is that the outcome has been sort of. So today, if I see X and Y, I'm expecting the outcome to be there, but I'm not certain that will happen. So as much as I want to take advantage of that and try to position well for that, I would also not get carried away and think that I cannot be wrong.
BTC,
so when I'm eventually wrong, I was expecting it. There was a part of me that expected that was going to happen. So when it happens, I'm not feeling cheated. I'm not feeling, blindsided. I'm not feeling that somebody did something to me. No, I'm not feeling that anger. I'm not feeling that. So I just take it on one side of the cheek and I move on to the next step. That understanding that I'm speculating and anything can happen in the market keeps me cool. And I always remind myself that, look, if I go in again out of annoyance, I will likely lose again. So, why lose on both sides, right? Why do that? So that's what keeps me reminded. And once I'm reminded, I do not revenge trade. But for some people that have already, are not able to remind themselves or find themselves in that trap, give yourself written rules that you must commit to following. If I take a trade, after every 2 losses consecutively, I stop trading for that day, or I stop trading for the next 6 hours. It may sound ridiculous to somebody else. It may sound, rigid or military in that sense to somebody else. But the truth is, it helps you because when you take a step back away from the screens, chances are when you're coming back, you're no longer as riled up as you were. Chances are that. The third thing that cannot surprise is to manage your risk. There's so much that risk management does for you. So much. When I talk about risk management, I'm not trying to stop you from making money. I'm not be saying that, look, when you manage your risk, right, if anything happens, even if you lose a trade, it won't be as painful that will trigger a revenge trading mechanism or a revenge trading issue. It wouldn't be, because what you have lost is quite small. And because you manage the risk, you predetermine the risk, you know exactly what you would have lost if it does not get, to where you were expected. So that's the way I look at it. That's why I try to be very, very, very.
Welcome, guys.
I don't think revenge trading is my problem.
Please respond to the poll.
That trade where I don't even trade it off may be my problem, because I'm always skeptical.
I'm Shoma. I'm a new FOREX trader. So thank you. Please let me know if you want to learn how to trade. I'd like to hear your responses. And subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I want to see more analysis.
Those rules it's not something I can teach you. It's a decision you have to make. You understand? It's a decision you have to make. It's not that I can teach you, but follow the rules and, of course, allow yourself. Remember, you're speculating. It's not just about you, right? And most likely, if you take another trade off the back of annoyance, the chances that you lose money in that one is also high. So why stresses?
Exactly. Why stress?
So yes, PPI, should we expect any big move? Nah, I don't think so. Can you check Euro AUD? I've been on the buy, but it keeps doing sell. Okay.
Please, guys, respond to the poll.
Where's Euro and AUD here? Euro and AUD are sitting on the neutral side for me, fundamentally, right? All right. So let's check it on the chart.
Weekly fundamental
Euro AUD.
bias. Is Euro AUD?
Euro versus the Australian dollar. Where is it? Here you go.
Welcome, guys. This is Euro AUD FOREX analysis for today.
What was the reason for buying? Because, I mean, what I've seen about the last 10 days doesn't look like buying anyway. Doesn't look like buying anyway.
This is Euro AUD.
I don't know where you enter, but this is your last chance. This level, this is your absolute last chance. Right? If this level fails to hold this one, you probably want to get out, because I really don't see a reason why I would be, buying this pair.
This is
I would not be selling it to, because like I said, they're still both on neutral tide for me. I probably will not be selling it to, but I think I'm not be buying it, at least not yet. I have a reason for it. But for you, since you're already in, this is your last opportunity, this particular level. This level holds, then good, right? But whatever makes price break through this level, 1.635, whatever makes price breaks through this level, then I think you're in for a lot more downside. You're in for a lot more downside. So you probably want to just have that on your radar and watch. I probably would not be buying this instrument, at least not yet. I don't have a reason for it, so I wouldn't be doing that. Good morning, Mr. From Mr. Dekunle. My trading chart is not showing on my laptop. What can I do? Please help me. Send me direct chart, please. Just send me direct chart. It's helpful. Things like that, I can't deal with it here. But send me direct chart, I can speak with the support team or get a screenshot or details from you, speak to the support team, and of course, move on from there. Is that okay? So I wouldn't look at that. Abdurazak, can you take gold once more? We're talking about gold now. Talked about gold. Where is it? I think I
Let me see your comments, guys, please.
All right, so gold. There you go. So like I said, this move upward was the CPI. I think it's changed. I don't think the markets believe it would last at all. That's why it's giving back the entire chunk of move. The level that we had,
XAUUSD for gold.
Strongest still, and I would like to see price break through clearly, retest the level, then continue lower. That's what I expect. Now, is there anything that could make a mess of that? Not really. I don't think PPI is all that. I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. So, I mean, I'm expecting something like this. If I get this, then I don't mind. Right? But it's something that I will be very nimble about. I'm not going to be all ahead flank in terms of risk, and I'm going to slow it down, because, of course, after this move, you want to be very careful we go down. But this is still what I expect. This is still what I expect. Right? It was going to happen yesterday as well, right? Until CPI happened. So now that CPI is out of the way,
news was
right?
yesterday.
Ojoro Council, Ojoro, but
yes,
that is out of the way, and we can resume back to normalcy and expect this. So that's what I see. It's 9 o'clock. I don't think we can stay longer than we have. I think we have a small time. The is today, guys. In case you have a trade running on the back of on Canadian dollar, just take note of it, right? I have it at the back of your mind. We can take it up from there. Just have it back of your mind and monitor it. Somebody asking my link to my direct dropped on the chat box now. So just take it here. I'm sending it to you indirectly now. Right? What's the difference between CPI M/M West? M/M is month on month. That is this month compared to what it was last month. How has price increased? Year over year is this month, this year compared to this same time last. Yeah. That's year over year. What's the second one? Energy and something. Let me confirm it. Impact of inflation that is food and energy. Yeah. That's what the core is. And food and energy. So if you take away food and energy, can even see the seed there. But anyways, that's what the core is. So it still measures inflation, but it doesn't count food, doesn't count anything energy, oil, petrol, anything power. Doesn't count any of those things. So it is now, it's all different measures for inflation. And you want to look at the overall picture, not just only one thing. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How do one get into a trade when the candle closes way below your entry price for a sell trade? For a sell, I want to sell, price closes below your entry price. So it's already moving in the direction you expect. I think it depends on the chart. Description is also key, right? If you feel like it hasn't gone too far from your entry level, you can still join me. It's about levels, not just prices, right? But if you think I'm not getting your question correctly, you can send me a chart that explains what you're trying to say, Mr. Sunday, and I can look into it. Good morning, Ambassador Heritage. This is my super mentor. Good morning, Super T. I had $5 deposit years back. Never used it, but it's no longer there. Years back. There's a dormancy fee, you guys. If you don't use an account for so long, like 8 months, 6 months, 8 months, I thought there's a cost that applies, on your trading account, your wallet to keep it active. So if it's years back, I'm sure that's what would have happened, dormancy. But you can check support and check with them, right? Let me see. How do I save my chart analysis for reference? You can just screenshot it. Just screenshot it. I don't think that should be different on different devices. Anyways, we're going to keep it at that point. We can't really do more than that. Like I said, today's calendar is more about, the BOC. Chairman Walsh is still speaking today. He spoke yesterday, speaking today. If he says anything about interest rates, definitely inflation, markets will pay attention to it. But I think it's one of those days that we may need a very solid catalyst to run with, right? I want to say thank you to everybody. I mean, it's been a small time. Those of us that say we missed Emmanuel, of course, Emmanuel will be back shortly. So he's also with us, paying attention to what we're doing as well. If we need him to come on board, we'll disturb his sleep a little bit, but for now we need him to rest. The second half of the year is about to be a massive run, and we need him to be full of energy. Is that okay? So he'll back shortly. Let's just keep the front and keep the ship steady, and then we'll take it on from there. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
During the day, you can bet that I'll put it up on the television. So then, take care of yourself, and it's bye for now.
Bye. So, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of our live. So I would like us to join the next live for analysis. I'm trying to grow with you guys here. I'm just a new trader and I want to make money to be free from 9 to 5. So thank you. See ya all.